Welcome to the Ordinary Guy Garage. I'm Scott, just an ordinary guy. So I have that to do, that to do, that to do, that to do, and a couple other things that need attention. So we're gonna figure it out together. So hang tight, let's get started. All right, so first off, any of my viewers know that I'm a truck driver. And lately I've been really busy. I've been driving a lot over the past couple of months. So I'm a local driver. I don't spend much time out on the highway, it's just local. But anyways, I've been real busy lately. So I haven't been able to really get into my shop and do any really video worth projects. Whatever, you know what I mean. So I've just been doing little tinkerings and stuff. And one of the things that happens when I do little tinkerings is that I end up with messes like that. So, and I kind of got them all over the place. So I need to pick up some of the messes. The other thing is I've been collecting parts and stuff over the past couple of months. Costco had these on sale. They're 48-inch LED lights. My lighting's really poor in the shop. I bought 10 lights, so I'm gonna hang some up here, cross over there, underneath my lofts and all that stuff, and really light them up. And they're even, what do you call that, motion sensing. So when you walk in, they'll just poof, come on. So we'll see how that works. So that's a project I gotta do. I started on a heater, because it's kind of cold out here. What do you call that, kerosene heater. That needs to get done. We need to clean up. The other thing, I got the S10 in. Beans Impala right over there is in. We tinkered on that a little bit, but really haven't done anything to it yet. I got a couple of new toolboxes. I got more S10 parts came in too. That's why the S10 is in here, and the El Camino's in the race car trailer right now. So anyways, I'm gonna start by cleaning up. So let me clean up a little bit and then we will get back together. All right, well that didn't take very long. I got the bench all cleaned off, got my tools put away for the most part, and so I can check that off of the list. But I said something about getting new toolboxes, so I'm gonna take the camera down. We're gonna walk over there and I'll show you what I got. Hold on. Okay, we'll start off with this box over here. Now my plan was, since I have my lathe on this back wall here, and then of course my bench grinder, and then my drill press over there, I'd like to put this back wall, it's kind of like a machining type area, I guess you can call it. And so I'd like to have back here, in a box back here, drill bits and lathe parts, you know, maybe engine building parts, that kind of stuff. Stuff I don't use every day, but is more like machine shop kind of related. That was kind of my plan. So anyways, I didn't intend to buy the box, but I'll get into that in a minute. So, but you can see right there, I got a dent in the box right there. The drawers, you know, open and close. There's nothing in it right now, so it's a little bit wobbly. But other than that, ding, it's in pretty good shape. So I'm pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with that box right there. So then I also got, and there's a whole story that goes with this. I also got this box. Now this goes on top of my big black box right there. Again, I didn't intend to buy it, but it just kind of happened. This one here also has a ding on the side right there, but it's a double wall. The inside is straight, and it's just got these rivets right here, and this whole panel comes off. So I'm probably going to drill those out and straighten that out. But right now, it functions really well. You know, the seam is actually, the gap is really nice on it. You know, the drawers all work pretty good. You know, just a little banged up, but not bad. So that's that one. Okay, so the story on the toolboxes is I go down to Lowe's for an unrelated deal. And so I always walk by the Toolboxes whenever I can, whether it's Lowe's or Home Depot or Harbor Freight or wherever, right? I always go by the Toolboxes. And I saw this one red one here, the one that's on my back wall, my machining toolbox, whatever we're gonna call it. And saw the dent in the side of it, and I thought, hey, let me find out about that. So I asked the guy there was a guy around the corner, a tool guy, and I said, hey, that toolbox over there with the dent, do you guys have a discount on it? He goes, yeah. We were asking $200 for it. I want $200. He said, the black one, right? I go, no. The red one. He goes, I don't know. So he came over and looked at it, didn't know anything about it, so he called the manager over. Manager came over and looked at it, looked at the dent. Bottom two drawers wouldn't open, and I'm showing him the bottom ones won't open. This thing's jacked up. And he goes, I tell you what, give me $100 for that box. Now, I'm not a negotiator. I'm not very good at negotiating, but I figured I'd give it a whirl. And I said, hey, I'll give you 75. He looked at me and he goes, all right, I'll do it. I'm like, sweet. So he goes, oh, so while we're at it, because that black box behind me was sitting on top of the red box right here. And that's the one they were asking $200 for. And he goes, you have any interest in that black box right there? I go, yeah. I tell you what, I'll give you $150 for both. And he looked at me. Okay. So I bought both of these boxes for $150. So I didn't go there to buy toolboxes. I couldn't pass it up. You know, when they rung me up at the end, it was like I saved $608 on these two boxes. So I'm pretty happy about it. Normally I would want up here, I'd want a matching top box to go with the bottom box. But, you know, one of the reasons I really liked having that box without a top on it because, you know, without a top box, because I could pull tools out of the drawer and I could set them up there and use that to clean up, and it gives me a little shelf to work with. Well, because of the way that it sits, you know, it's a smaller box. It sits back about 4 inches. So that gives me a small shelf to work with right there. So I'm all right with that. The other box, the far Cratsman box right there, that's coming off. And that's going to get emptied out, which will open up my workbench. That's going to my race car trailer. So that's been a long-term plan. I just hadn't figured out what I was going to do. So here we are. Now the other thing is, I don't know where I'm going to put stuff in these toolboxes. I have to think about stuff, and I usually give a lot of thought into what I'm going to do. And for instance, the bottom box, I thought about that thing for a long time before I finally bought it. I bought it and I knew already where I was going to put my tools because I had been planning it out and thinking different scenarios. And I've had people suggest to me a couple of times about labeling my drawers, but I don't know why. It's just something I don't like to do. But I think about it so much, I know where everything is, and I kind of get a kick out of knowing it, I guess. I don't know. I just don't want to label them for whatever reason. So anyways, this was a spur of the moment kind of deal for that. So I have no idea what I'm going to put or how I'm going to do it. So it'll come to me. So, but in the meantime, what I did, and the project we're going to do right now, is I bought a couple rolls of the stuff that you put in the bottom of the drawers, you know, the deadener pads, whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to go ahead and we're going to cut those out and put them in the boxes. So that way, when it starts coming to me, what I want to put, where I want to put it, I'll already be ready to set things in the drawers. So let's get over there and get that going. All right, well, I ran out of material to do the drawers, so I went down and picked up some more. I got this box is all done. Got all the pads inside of it, all the drawer liners in this one here. Now, what I bought, I already went over this. This is the stuff from Lowe's. It is 22 and a half inches by 9.83 feet. I got the light shining in here because I got my shop door open because like we got some sun and I'm trying to heat up my engine block so I can paint it. So anyways, it's another project. This here is exactly enough minus about that much to do these 8 drawers here. So If we go back a little bit, oh, we'll go into that. That one there is 33 inches wide, those drawers, and 18 inches deep. So I'm looking at 16 inches deep, 33 inches wide, 16 inches deep. So I'm looking at what I have here, and this is 22 and a half. So I'm gonna have to cut off so much of it, I'm just wasting a whole bunch of it. So I looked online, and Home Depot has 18-inch stuff, and since I needed more anyways, this is 18 by 100 inches. So I need like 165 inches or something like that for that box right there. So this isn't quite enough. So I ended up, they only had one. So I ended up down at Harbor Freight because they sell them too, and this is a 72. So I have 172 inches to do 165. So it worked out pretty good. And looking at it, the pattern is the same on these two things, and they look about the same thickness. So won't even know the difference in that. Now, the reason that I did this one here, or didn't use this one, is I have another, let me move over here. This box here that's in my workbench right there. I'll move back because the sun's kind of playing hard on the camera. The box that's in my toolbox, the tool chest that's in my workbench, it doesn't have liner in it. So I'm going to use this because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drawers on that one. This will be plenty to do that. I'll have a little bit left over. And then all of the drawers will have liners in them. So boom, project will be done. So I'm going to get cutting on these. So check back in. All right, well, I got the drawers all lined. I'll be ready to start moving tools over. I got the top box off of my workbench. Now I have a full 8 feet to work with. So that really helps that out quite a bit. I got to clean it up and start working on shelves, but whatever, that's another thing. Now that I have this set up with a liner in it, I could start putting things in here. I put some knives and stuff in the top. I don't know if I like it or not. Down here, I think what I'm going to do with this bottom one, since it's right above my sockets, I think I'm going to put my ratchets and extensions in here. And I'd like to move screwdrivers over here. I got one. So it'll all come to me as I start working. Just what is going to make the most sense for me, so I have to think about it for a bit. But anyways, there's a lot of drawers. If I don't think about it and I just start throwing stuff in drawers, I'm never going to be able to find anything. And like I said, I don't like to put labels on drawers. But anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. I got new subscribers. I saw that, even though I haven't put out any videos in a couple of weeks. I appreciate it. People are just trickling in. So thanks for hanging out and watching and supporting me. It means a lot. Leave a comment if you'd like. Tell me what you think I should do. Besides labels, I'm not putting labels on. And we'll get another video going here in a minute on something else, but for now, that's it. So thanks for watching, and everybody, please stay safe. I'll see you next time.